Is it working? Am I live? Anyone here? Look, please. Pooh. Well, I'm just gonna keep crocheting. If I'm live, I'm live. If I'm not, I'm not. I'm trying this again. I don't know if I'm live or if I'm not live. So we will see. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. I'm just trying to figure out this. I want to be a YouTuber. I can make videos and put them up all the time. Not very good editing, but take a picture of my dog and video my dog, and everybody loves it. She's right here sitting next to me asleep. Half awake, half asleep. When the phone goes ding, it wakes her up. So, anyway, I don't know if my camera's even showing. I can't get it to work when I do YouTube itself. And I don't know how to do StreamYards. I'm almost done. When I get through this, I'm going to go back to making hats. And I know hats aren't really needed right now, but it's still winter. We've got another month or so before it even really gets warm. Now, my daughter lives in Florida. Where she lives, they said it's supposed to be 90 degrees today. So, I don't know if anyone's here or got to notice. Are all my friends busy? If they're here, no one said anything. So, oh well. No, I was just wanting to talk and crochet. I need to get StreamYards where I can probably have people up there to talk, but I don't know how to use it. I might have to get someone to help me. But I've been looking into going to a convention. There's two of them that would help a lot of people out. If you're on YouTube, there's one called VID Con. It's going to be in Anaheim, California. believe it's in June. June or July. And then there's one called TwitchCon. And I believe it's in October. I may have the dates backwards on them, but one's in the summer and one's in the fall. And they're going to have one in Paris, a TwitchCon in Paris. If I had a passport and someone to go with, we'd go spend a week in Paris. You know, if I had the money too. I see a lot of YouTubers who get a lot of money sent to them and a lot of gifts. Oh, let me see. We have a weather alert or a amber alert. Amber alert. Macon, Georgia. License plate CSW 5695 from Georgia. 2017 silver Honda Accord. That's all it says. If anyone sees that, help them out. Call 911 if you see that tag. There's a child abduction. So, anyway, I have no idea if I'm live or not. So, oh well, y'all have wonderful time watching this crazy lady. Yeah. Yeah, you saw Candy's phone made an alert sound and she jumped up like, what's going on, Mom? Hi for everyone that's just coming in and watching. This is my dog Candy, and I'm Roxanne, and we live in Atlanta, Georgia. And one of my hobbies is crocheting. I can cake decorate, but I haven't made a cake with cake decorating. The last one I made was probably 4 or 5 years ago because it's so much easier if you were going to a bakery, a grocery store to pick up a homemade cake, you know, or decorated cake. If I were doing them all the time, when my daughter was growing up, I decorated her cakes a lot for her birthday. I decorated some of my cousins' birthdays. But now that they're my cousins and my daughters all they're all grown up and they have kids of their own and you know, it's just easier. But if anybody wants to learn how to cake decorate, I can do a video on it for you. I can teach you how. I can get icing or I can get mashed potatoes. And you can cake decorate with mashed potatoes. You want to make a pretty design on, say, you're making cheesy potato the dish, you know, or you know. Mhm. I may make some homemade cheese taters and then put mashed potatoes on them. I can show y'all how to do that with a star tip. How to make a pretty star decoration on it. But most of the time, cake decorating is done for cakes or cupcakes, or you can cake decorate on a cheesecake. Anywhere you want icing, or like I said, you can use mashed potatoes. Yeah, and use that for like your make a shepherd's pie and you want it pretty on top. And put the mashed potatoes pretty. So go back around the other direction. Let's see how many I got. I gotta get a total of 15 rows. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. I got 11 rows. I'm on my 12th row. Row number 12. I need more than 15, but I've got 15 on this side. So I was going to try to make it even. I believe this is 15. One, let's count them. One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, and I'm on 12. I got 3 more rows to go. Anyway, maybe I went live at the wrong time of the day because I don't see anybody coming in and saying hello. So, 1, 2. But when I want to go live, there are other people that I want to watch. So I don't want to get step on their toes and go live. But sometimes you have to break down and do your own thing. But if the friends you want to come to yours over at the other person's live, what's the reason to go live? You gotta pick and choose and decide what you want to do and how you want to do it. Uh, I'm just gonna continue to crochet. Nothing else to do. Well, I should be doing some other stuff. I gotta get my dinner cooked before I go off. Lady picks me up at 6:30. It's 3:30, so I still got time. I don't drive at night, so I get a ride to my grief share meeting on Monday nights. When summertime comes and the daylight's longer, I'll be able to drive. Yeah, I need to go and really learn how to drive at night. It's just I've never driven much at night because I'm so short. Well, my new car, I'm setting up higher and better, so it should work out for me. Whoop, that's not right. Pull it back. I should combed it more, but anyway, I just I didn't start driving until I was 31 years old. Um, any of my followers on, like some of my followers are probably asleep. It's the time of the day it is for them. I have followers from all over the world. Some from Singapore, UK, Canada, United States. I think I even have some from, I think it was Malaysia. I had a follower. So, yeah. This crocheting can get fun. Sometimes it gets boring because you keep redoing the same thing over and over and over. But I hadn't crocheted much in the last several years until this year because I didn't really need another crochet hat. My family didn't need any more crochet blankets or anything. They had some from what I'd done. And my grandson lives in Florida, and there's only like a month and a half that they need any kind of warmth stuff. When I was talking to him today, to get it in shorts. Uh, it's just a little too cold in Georgia still to wear shorts, but in Florida, he's wonderful. And yeah, I did crochet him a blanket when he was a baby, and he's got that. And I made it extra big so she could have it as he could grow up with it a little bit. But I made him crochet him one for next winter for him. Maybe when I'm down there for his birthday, I'll have him pick out the look at colors of yarn and tell me what he wants one made out of, and I can buy it when I get back to my house. I'm not transporting it on an airplane. Uh, they may not have as much yarn down there as we do here. I'll get a look online for some. We'll look at colors and see what he likes. And I can find it when I get back to Georgia. Oh, I hope I'm live. I hope if not, I'm recording it either way. Um, anyway, one, two, three. Well, mm, yeah, I got a steak tonight. I think I'm gonna fix, or either I'm just gonna have a baked potato. I'm not sure yet. What are y'all having for dinner? Yeah, I was in uh someone's live yesterday, and at the times they come on, it's sometimes um right when you got to either cook supper, or feed the dog, or do your own thing. So it's just figuring out when other people are live, when I can go live more. And right now I'm live, and I don't know if anyone. I don't think anyone's here. If they are, they're not posting anything. Uh, anyway, but I'm gonna get to the end of this, and I'm gonna turn it off the YouTube and get out my workbook for tonight and see what I should have done already this week. This is for my grief share class, if y'all wondering. And some of y'all may be new and don't know what I'm talking about uh, or what I'm about. I was married 42 years, like in a month and a half, being 43 years. We knew each other 43 years. And he died. He had dementia, an ugly disease, very ugly. He fell and busted his head open, had 4 staples in his head, and he was in the hospital 3 weeks before he died. They had him in the hospital for observation for him falling. And he got ugly and his mind went downhill. Put it that way. Yeah. It wasn't a happy time in the hospital. So neither one of us. I wish I could have brought him home, but no, not the way he was acting. I don't think he could have come home, but I didn't want him to die. Did not want that at all. Um, I wanted it to make it more years with me. My grandmother was married 64 years. My mom and dad were married 64 years. My dad passed away too, the same day as my husband. And they were not in the same hospital. My dad had gotten a urinary tract infection and it shut his kidneys down. And he had to go into hospice. And when my husband went into hospice, when he went into hospice, he went in hospice about 4 days. Well, I went to the hospital saying back up. And we went on that, I think it was Tuesday. And on Saturday, my husband fell. And they put my dad in hospice on Monday. And I could not leave my husband to go see my dad. So it was not a good month in September. But I know he's okay and he's in heaven. My dad and James are. Dad took them home together for a reason. God took them home together, you know. My dad, my husband. There was a reason for it, but we'll never know. Last time my little Candy saw her daddy, the ambulance driver had to take her off of him while they were out in the yard where he fell. And she never got to see her dad again. But anyway, I got to get off. Got to go do some things. Get ready for my class tonight. Got 2 more rows left. And y'all have a blessed day. It's been wonderful talking to y'all again. And I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, bye now.